tell the truth.
I found a disease that no one has ever seen. Repetitive head trauma chokes the brain.
Concussion. So Concussion stars Will Smith, Albert Brooks, and Alec Baldwin, and it's the style of Dr. Bennett Omalu, played by Will Smith. He's this doctor, he's researching people who are like, he's like he's the person that works with, who does the autopsies and trying to figure out why people died. And he comes across several like former NFL players who have died from mental illnesses. And he looks into that, and he looks into the brain, and he realizes that the concussions they're receiving from head trauma whilst playing for NFL, that's what's causing them to go crazy later in life. And he's trying to bring this to the public eye, while the NFL is trying to like brush it off to the side. So in the end, it's a conflict between one man and a giant company. Will Smith, he's amazing in this movie. I said he was pretty good. He's better than pretty good, actually. He's amazing. He's worth an Oscar. If there was a 6th Oscar nomination for Best Actor, I would have put Will Smith in there. And the movie also had this really interesting story that I was really invested in, which normally is like some sort of generic story, which is kind of like what James Wan does with horror movies, where he takes like some sort of generic story but does a different spin on it and feels fresh and original, which is what this movie kind of is, but kind of isn't at the same time. Albert Brooks and Alec Baldwin, they were pretty good. The chemistry between all three of them, that was nice. And the science behind all the brain things is really interesting. Concussion, it moves a little slow at times, which is not that great of a thing. And it could be 10 to 20 minutes shorter than it actually is. And whoever did the close-ups for this movie, this is the worst part of the movie. Where, like, you know the scene where he's like, tell the truth. To the scene where he's doing the thing like, tell the truth. All that shot, it was awful. All of it was terrible. You see it, and then all of a sudden, like, his forehead goes over a half face, and then his chin, and you're like, it's just like, and imagine it just up to his nose, and just like, and you see like a bit of the finger in his nose, it's like, tell the truth. And look, and that whole scene just kind of looked horribly shot. I don't know whether it was like, and I'm gonna blame the guy who did the cinematography for this, or the director should have picked a different take or gone through it again. Anyway, Concussion is a really interesting movie with a really interesting story with some really good performances. I will give Concussion an 8 out of 10. Have you seen Concussion? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to become one of the Platypus. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.